drop this shit like this, man. Y'all check this dope shit out.
You don't depart for the stars under calm and orderly conditions. It's a fire in a madhouse. And that's what we have, the fire in the madhouse at the end of time. This is what it's like when a species prepares to move on to the next dimension. The entire destiny of all life on the planet is tied up in this. We are not acting for ourselves or from ourselves. We happen to be the point species on a transformation that will affect every living organism on this planet at its conclusion.
Welcome to Manic Defiler. We are going to be taking a deep dive into the musical minds of White Tiger Loverboy. Stay tuned for this immersive experience into the world of chicanery and madness. Strap your seatbelts. It's coming. It's coming.
What's good? White Tiger Loverboy in the cut. You know how it is.
What's up, y'all? How we doing? It's White
Good,
Tiger
bro.
Loverboy. Here with Mad Snake, Pollute Your Soul.
Wonderland Records. I saw you had the Life of Pablo in your hands. Would you consider that one of your favorite Kanye albums, or?
Yeah, definitely. I consider that one of my favorites. There's a lot of bangers on there.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the peak of Kanye, like musically, especially with like a couple projects before. Graduations, the presidential edition. Kanye's put the generation on, that's for sure. You can't take that away from him.
So how exactly did you learn like singing?
I kind of just developed it by myself. Always more like a closet singer. I never really sang in front of anybody. I kind of more like rapped for a while, but I just found that if I practiced more and just really tried to cultivate a sound, that I could like. And yeah, I don't know. It was kind of just I wrote a song. I wanted to get it out there. I thought I was gonna be rapping it, but then I was like, I'm gonna try singing it.
Which song was that?
IDK. It's my first song.
So a lot of your music is kind of guitar based and stuff like that. Would you consider maybe performing one of them with like a live band, like 3TF or another band that you know of, and doing like an adaptation live?
I would love to do that actually, because like a lot of my stuff is guitar based, and that's just more of like, because it's like, that's just what I really like to make, but I really like to make a lot of shit. I like to incorporate some of that into other things, like other artists, like my song with Smokes a Lot, Halo. At first it was just this like trap beat, and then he was like, you know, it just needs something else to it. So I had Roman make a beat that was like trap, a heavy bass sound, and then also had like some rock elements into it. So it's just like, I love fusion. I love fusing different genres together. I just think it's really unique, and it just gives a new sound to the ear, because it's just like sonically, like sonically speaking, we've heard like damn near everything. Like it's like let's blend some stuff, you know, like let's not take two completely different genres and just do it for the sake of just making it together, but it's like, let's take elements of both and kind of intertwine it with like an idea, you know.
Definitely.
But back to your point, like I would love to have like a live band like rendition of like some of my songs, like my new project. I would love to do that, like, because there's definitely a few songs that could definitely be adapted to like 3TF, and they're on the fly, like they can always pick up like a key or anything.
Yeah.
So if I'm just like, here's the audio files, here you go, we have a couple rehearsals, we can figure it out. That's not that hard. So I'm about it. I like that idea.
As a kid, like, who did you look up to musically?
I don't know, that's such a weird question, because like I've always listened to like alternative or like some pop punk, definitely rap, R&B, pop, but if I had to narrow it down to like inspirations, like who really got me into this, I would say like Post Malone was definitely one of them, just because like he definitely like does his own thing and I try to do my own thing. I don't really try to care about what other people say about my music, because it's my art at the end of the day. I didn't start it for anybody else more than me, but and I feel like he has that same kind of vibe. He just makes music that makes him happy. But definitely like Chris Brown, Kanye was definitely up there. But yeah, like I just feel like all these people just want to like, you know, oh, I want to sign a deal, I want to do this, and you know, that's cool and all. I just feel like that's more of people that are like here for sport. But it's like a lot of the greats, a lot of the like good artists is just like they were just like, you know, in it just to make music, just because that's what they enjoyed doing. I also, a lot of inspiration comes from like older music, like 70s, 80s, 90s, because my mom didn't like rap, so she was like, you can't be listening to any of that, so I would just listen to stuff that she would let me listen to. 38 Special was like one of them. There was like a few songs that they had that I liked. A lot of my sound and even just inspiration to then, like Survivor, Hall & Oates, REO Speedwagon. I mean, there's a lot of groups like from that time period where it's just like really good music, and I feel like that's really like I'm trying to bring that next sound of like, this is like great music, whether people latch onto it or not, but I'm definitely just trying to do something different, you know. It's White Tiger Lover Boy. There's only one White Tiger Lover Boy.
Yeah. A lot of people try to do the singing and rapping thing and they don't do it good. Like, there's a lot of people that don't do it good, and they just like, they throw on like shitty auto-tune.
Exactly.
And so like that, you actually like try to be like musically sound. You know what I mean? Like with your voice.
Right. Like
when you see it, like when you hear your song and you see it live, it's like you're squealing like at the mic. Right. Like, and it's like it's authentic. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It sounds exactly how it does in the studio, right, as when you're performing it, and that's just something that a lot of artists aren't able to do.
And like, I had a show in Virginia recently where it was like that, but I heard it for myself. Like, I was like singing, and then I'm also listening to the track playing, and I'm like, holy shit, like I sound just like what I'm like recording.
The synchronicity.
Yeah, like the synchronicity was fucking insane. And don't get me wrong, I love auto-tune. Auto-tune can be such a, like, it's a tool, it can be used creatively.
When used right.
When used right. The problem is a lot of people, as you said, they just throw it on there just to compensate for them not actually being able to do things, which is like, that can be cool, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, music is subjective, but...
True.
But, you know, it's nice to actually hear like a full voice with like a full sound behind it. So I'm definitely trying to execute that. And I've only been singing for a year and 9 months, like since I dropped my first song. But before that, like in total, how long I've been singing is like maybe 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years, 3 months max. I haven't been doing it long, so I got a lot to learn.
So you were talking earlier about a really good performing experience. What would you say was the best performing experience you've ever had?
Honestly, I would say the best performing experience I've had has been with and through Trifecta Music Empire. They just always put on a good program. The confidence that I've been able to grow through that showcase has been drastic, because I was actually watching some footage from like maybe my third performance, and then just watching, like, you know, like a year later, like it's like, holy fuck, like it's a completely different person.
You stand up differently,
you know, sing, move. It's just like, it's so much different. Like 2 months ago was probably my favorite show that I've put on, because a lot of it, if not all of it, was unreleased music, and I don't like doing unreleased music. Part of it's like, you know, if they hear the song and they're like, oh shit, like I can't go listen to the song right now.
Yeah.
Today, everybody's like, I want this right now when I want it. But I don't know. I just got the vibe. I was like, you know what? I got DJ Chaotic with me. Shout out DJ Chaotic. I trust him with my music too. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna drop it. Honestly, I'm just gonna have a whole 10 minutes where this is my new project coming out, and I loved it because it was like it gave me something new to give out, and then also something new for other people to experience.
It's a good way to promote it too.
Yeah.
Like to be like, yo, like this is gonna be out like right after this, but it's like the premiere of it at the show. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And now it's just like, you know, you got that feeling inside you where it's like, oh shit, like now I have something to look forward to. I don't know. I like something to look forward to. Like I like when shows drop like an episode a week, because it's like you spend that whole week thinking, oh my god, like this is gonna happen or this is gonna get resolved.
Yeah.
And that, instead of just a show where it's like, oh, you get the whole season right then and there. It's just like it kills the suspense. But times have changed. But
everybody wants everything all at once. It's like it's kind of like it sucks.
Yeah, it's kind of killed humanity in a way. But I mean, there's some good things that came out of it. Like, you know, technology is always improving, but you know, that's kind of like the downside to it is like now everybody's shorter mentally. Now it's like, oh, I don't want to wait for this album to come out. I want it right now. I want to listen to it. And then it's like when they actually get it, then they're like, well, what's next? It's just like,
yeah,
it's like we'll never be satisfied at the end of the day.
Then the leaks thing is like nuts too, or like it ruins releases too because they're so hyped for it that they'll leak it and then the artist won't drop it. It's like a whole thing as well.
Yeah, like I hate people that do that. It's just like they either like leak it or it's just like they promote it for too long and it's just like I don't know. I just wish that people would just like put a sound out when they feel like the time is right, because like I don't want to drop like 2 times a month next year, but it's just like for what I'm putting out, I'm just like I want this sound to be out because it's like I feel like people need to hear it. So
yeah,
and, you know, gotta change it up, and just where I'm at creatively, I just need to keep creating. So I feel like that's the point I'm at right now. Make sure to check out Mad Snake. He's out everywhere. Pollute your soul, because we out here making real ass content. You feel me?
You already
we out
know.
in the real world.
You already know. Fuck with your boy.
Yes, sir.
In my mind, ain't nowhere to hide, nigga. I got demons in my mind, ain't nowhere to hide. I got demons in my mind, ain't nowhere to hide, nigga. I be scheming all the time when I'm on them lines, nigga. I ain't scared, what the fuck is you tripping for, nigga? I ain't scared, what the fuck is you tripping for, nigga? I got demons in my mind, ain't nowhere to hide, nigga. I be